welcome to CSD News. I'm your anchor, William DeCarolis.
And I'm your co-anchor, Tay.
Well, this is certainly an exciting month. We have the Super Bowl coming up and our very own whiteout game, which means our Spartans will be facing off against their rivals from Pine Lake Prep. We'll send it to the Griffin Gym with Zach, Charlie, and Xander.
In a couple of days, this gym will be so loud that you cannot hear your own thoughts. The atmosphere will be one of a Duke-UNC Chapel Hill game at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Your Spartans will be trying to avenge themselves after the last loss to Pine Lake of a final score, 34-31. What are you looking forward to about this upcoming Pine Lake Prep game?
I'm looking forward to finally being able to go to a basketball game. It seems like the home schedule this year has conflicted with a lot of my town responsibilities and some of the travel that my family did. So I'm anxious to finally get to go to a game. I think the last one I was at was in the beginning of December.
I love the rivalry. It's something that in a short period of time has grown into something pretty neat. You know, we're in proximity, pretty close to their school, and size-wise we're pretty, comparable, so it's always a good game.
Total domination.
What safety precautions are being taken for the Pine Lake game?
Normal, having a lot of teachers and administrators on hand. We just sent out a letter to the students and the parents about safety procedures, as well as being in contact with Pine Lake and talking to their administration and athletic director, as well as having several police officers on campus during that time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Safety is inconsequential with total domination.
What are you most looking forward to about playing Pine Lake?
Personally, I'm most looking forward to the intensity between the games. Like, every single person from both schools are involved in this game. They come out and cheer for their respective teams. So, just the fact that everybody's here and cheering for their team is what makes this game great.
What's the best part about playing Pine Lake at home?
The best part about playing Pine Lake at home this time is avenging our loss. We lost a close game last time, and I really hope that we can get this game back and win game 2.
This has been Zach Hamilton reporting live from the Griffin Gym. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Zach.
Remember, yearbooks are still on sale for $40 at Jostens.com. Yearbooks are a great way to remember your high school, so be sure to order one if you haven't already.
10th graders, remember, your Civics and English Human Rights documentary is due February 22nd. Don't let the time get away from you.
Super Bowl Sunday is right around the corner, and it's the game of the Harbaugh brothers. Are you in it for the food, the commercials, or the game?
Who is the better offense?
The Ravens.
I guess the 49ers, because Kaepernick can run and throw. He's the boss.
I'm going to have to say 49ers. I mean, you got Kaepernick at the helm, and you got so many good receivers.
I'd have to say the 49ers. You know, you see Kaepernick running all over the field, but you also don't take into account the great offensive line they have and the great powers of receiving end.
I think it's the Ravens because I think Jeff Flacco has a little bit more experience than Kaepernick does.
Well said. Who do you guys think is the better defense?
I think the Ravens, especially with Ray Lewis's season coming to an end, he's going to play very good.
Yeah, I think it's the Ravens. They have a lot of speed and they have like kind of the fear factor. They have a lot of big hits, especially with Ray Lewis.
Well, I agree. The Ravens do have Ray Lewis. That's probably the one thing for them. But San Francisco, I think, has a little bit of an edge with the Monster Smith brothers. I think that's what's going to win it for them.
Yeah, their defensive end is, they are very experienced and talented, but I believe that the Ravens are going to win with their great middle linebacker, Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I think the Ravens have a better defense because they have Lewis and Pollard, and Pollard's like knocked a couple of kids out this season, and he's like injured like 5 people on the Colts, yes. Or not the Colts.
Pretty big. Pretty much everybody.
The other team that they played in that NFC Championship, or AFC, whatever it was.
So this is the first matchup between two brothers coaching in the Super Bowl. Which Harbaugh brother do you think is going to win? Or is better coach?
I think John Harbaugh will win due to his experience.
Yeah, I have to agree. John Harbaugh has been through more and he's been in the playoffs more, so he has more experience and he knows what he's doing a lot more.
Forgive me, I don't really know their first names. I know Jim and John, but I think the 49ers head coach is going to win it.
Jim. Yeah. I believe that Jim will have a bit of an edge because he's more aggressive. he isn't as cautious or conservative, and he'll be able to make gutsy calls in gutsy situations.
I think Jim's gutsy calls are it's going to cost him the game, so I'm going to go with John because he has a little bit more experience down the stretch.
No. Okay. Finally, which team do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I think the Ravens will, by a pretty large margin.
I think it'll be a close game, but I think in the end the Ravens are going to rally around Ray Lewis and that they're going to win.
I think San Francisco's actually going to win. I mean, you've got a solid offense, solid defense, and you also got a great kicker, David Akers. I think he can pull off a game-winning field goal if he has to.
Yeah, I really respect the Ravens and want them to win, but I believe that the 49ers are going to end up with the lead.
I think the Ravens are definitely going to win because they have a better defense, and defense wins championships.
I don't agree.
February 13th is an open mic night. Remember, all students are invited to come and perform. You can rehearse beforehand with your friends, or you can just do something spontaneously. Hope to see you there.
The 9th grade English class has had professional actors helping them with their study of Romeo and Juliet. 10th and 11th graders might remember them from past years.
Thank you for tuning in to CSD News. I'm William DeCarolis.
And I'm Ted.